Okay, let me start it from the top. Okay, so the club gets a name. It was a hot summer day. Leo and Marcus were sitting on Leo's front porch. They were swinging in a big wooden swing. Let's start a club, said Leo. Okay, said Marcus. Who will be in it? You and me, answered Leo. A two-person club? Said Marcus. Make that a four-person club, said Phoebe, as she and Miranda stepped onto the porch. We want to be in the club. We want to be in the club, said Phoebe. Right, Miranda? Right. If there's a club, we're in it, Miranda answered. Let's stop real quick. So first up, I'm going to ask you, why might Leo and Marcus want to start a club? Raise your hand to answer. Brooklyn, can you put your video on so I can see you? Yes, Evan?
Maybe because they're bored.
They're probably bored. I mean, it's summertime, right? Okay, so maybe they're bored. And what do you think a couple of kids would want to do on such a boring day to make it fun?
Make club.
Okay, but what would this club do? Would they continue sitting around being bored, doing nothing all day? Or would they try to go on some kind of adventures and play games?
Play games, start games.
Okay, play some games and go on adventures. All right, so let's keep. Actually, I have another question. Do you think Leo and Marcus should let Phoebe and Miranda join their club? Brooklyn?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And why do you think yes?
Because I don't think you could just have a club with two people in it. It wouldn't be fun.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fun with only two people. All right, let's keep reading. So, right, if there's a club, we're in it, Miranda answered. Better let them in, Marcus said. Okay, said Leo. You're in the club. Of course we are, Miranda said. We already told you that. We are also in the swing, said Phoebe. Move over. What's the name of the club? Asked Miranda. A club should have a name. I have a good name for us, said Marcus. The Doodles. The Doodles, said Miranda. I don't want to be a doodle. Neither do I, Phoebe said. I want to be a piñata. Let's name our club the Piñatas. People hit piñatas with big sticks, said Leo. If we call ourselves the Piñatas, people might hit us. Just then, from under the porch, a cricket began to sing. The cricket gave Phoebe an idea. That's it, she shouted. That's the name for us. The Crickets. The Crickets, Leo said. If we name our club the Crickets, I'm quitting. So let's stop real quick. Who came up with the most names for the club? Because first up we have here with Marcus saying the Doodles. And then we have Phoebe saying the Piñatas. And then we have Phoebe saying the Crickets. So who came up with the most amount of names? Phoebe or Marcus? Phoebe. Phoebe. Okay. Good morning, Emery.
Good morning.
Do you want to put your video on so we can see you? Okay, so we're just reading from our story, Emery, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so the Crickets, Leo said. If
Miss
we name
David,
our... Yes, dear?
what lesson are we on?
We're just using our listening ears today. We're doing reading vocabulary and a passage from our textbook. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. But I hope you're listening well because I'm going to stop and ask questions, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, so where did I leave off? The Crickets, Leo said. If we name our club the Crickets, I'm quitting. Me too, said Marcus. We want a cool name for our club, not some silly name like the Crickets. How about the Cool Crickets then, said Phoebe. That's crazy, said Leo. How about the Cool Crazy Crickets then, said Miranda. The Cool Crazy Crickets, repeated Marcus. I like it. Me too, said Phoebe. The Cool Crazy Crickets. Leo, however, was silent. He looked at his friends. Suddenly, he jumped up high in the air. I'm cool, he shouted. I'm crazy. I'm a cool, crazy cricket. And that's how the club got its name. So what's the name of the club?
Cool Crazy Cricket.
Cool Crazy Crickets. Okay. Who can tell me the 4 kids that are in this club? Emery, you missed this part, but the others can help you out with it. Who remembers the 4 other names? Evan? Phoebe. Marcus. Miranda. One more.
And
With an L. Leo. Leo. So we have Phoebe, Marcus, Miranda, and Leo. Yes, Brooklyn?
We didn't go over the last book today.
What was that, dear?
We're gonna be reading our last book today.
No, not today. We're just doing reading, honey. Just reading. Hang on. I'm picking up a lot of background noise. Okay, I think I found it. Okay. All right, so let's keep reading. So now, chapter 2. The club gets a clubhouse.
Mom.
It was the first meeting of the club. Leo was worried. We have a big problem, he said to the other cool, crazy crickets. We have a club, but we don't have a clubhouse. Every club needs a clubhouse. That's not a problem, said Phoebe. We can use my room. The cool, crazy crickets came to Phoebe's house. They ran in the door. They ran down the hall. When they got to Phoebe's room, they stopped running. So what do you think the children do once they get to Phoebe's house? Emery?
They get in her room.
Okay. And what do you think that would they would do once they get to a room? Mackenzie?
Stop.
Okay, stop and do what? Brooklyn?
Go in.
Okay. What do you think they would do once they're there, Zevin?
They would stop and they would look around.
Okay. All right. Let's keep reading. Come on in, crickets, Phoebe called. What's that on the windowsill? Asked Miranda. Spaghetti, Phoebe answered. It's only 2 days old. Let's go to my room, said Marcus. Good idea, said Leo. The cool, crazy crickets ran to Marcus's house. So why do you think the children don't want to use Phoebe's room as a clubhouse, Zevin?
Because it's a mess.
because it's messy. All right, let's keep reading. Marcus's room was very nice. It wasn't at all like Phoebe's. It also wasn't empty. Oh no, Miranda said. Oh no, yelled the little boy in Marcus's room. It's your little brother, Teddy, said Leo. Meet Teddy, Teddy yelled. Meet brother. Does Teddy sound like a baby or a big boy?
A
He
baby.
sounds like a baby.
Yeah.
Teddy was little, but Teddy was loud. Don't pay any attention to him, said Marcus. He's just a baby. Just baby, yelled Teddy. Does he ever stop yelling? Asked Phoebe. When he's sleeping, said Marcus. Yow, said Leo. Let's get out of here. Out of here, Teddy yelled. So why does the author have Teddy speak in such a way, so loud and with incorrect grammar? Devin?
Because since he's a baby, babies like to yell.
He's a baby, and babies like to yell, and they're still learning how to talk properly. All right. And about how old do you think Teddy might be? About how old? Do you think he would be a newborn baby? Or do you think he would be maybe more like a year, maybe 2 years old? Emery?
I think he'll be like 1 year old.
Probably 1 or 2 years old. Okay. All right. Let's keep reading. So the crickets ran back to Leo's yard. Finding a clubhouse isn't going to be easy, said Miranda. Just then, a big truck stopped in front of Leo's house. 2 men got out of the truck. Is this 52 Prince Street? Asked the driver. Yes, said Leo. Well, your new refrigerator is here, said the man. The cool, crazy crickets watched as the men moved a big box off the truck. Wow, said Marcus. That box is almost as big as a house. Hey, it could be our clubhouse, cried Leo. It's kind of small for 4 people, said Phoebe. We have another empty box in the truck, said the driver. You can have that one too. So how does Leo help the group find a good place for a clubhouse? Emery?
By saying that the big box that the man is carrying can be their tree house.
Their club, yeah. The big box for the refrigerator that the man is bringing in can be their clubhouse. Good. Let's keep reading. For the next 2 hours, the cool, crazy crickets were very busy, cutting and taping and painting. Leo made a secret entrance in a special door for Noodles. Noodles? I wonder who Noodles or what Noodles could be. Phoebe made a peephole. Miranda made the clubhouse beautiful. Marcus made a secret trap to keep out spies. Even Noodles the dog helped. Oh, so who is Noodles? He's a
5.
He's a dog. So Noodles the dog helped too. Finally, the clubhouse was finished. It's fantastic, said Leo. It's stupendous, said Phoebe. It's incredible, said Miranda. It's ours, said Marcus. The cool, crazy crickets went inside. Leo began to laugh. Do you know why this is a perfect clubhouse for us? He asked. Why? Asked the other crickets. Well, this is a refrigerator box, isn't it? Asked Leo. Yes, said Phoebe. So? So, said Leo, we are the cool, crazy crickets, aren't we? Why do you think Leo made that joke? The cool, crazy crickets, Zevin?
Because when you put something in the refrigerator,
It cools down. It gets cool when you put something in the refrigerator. And these kids are all in the refrigerator box, and they're the cool, crazy crickets.
they're really cool.
Yeah, they're really cool now. All right, chapter 3. The club gets a mascot. The next day, Marcus, Phoebe, and Miranda were sitting in their new clubhouse. Leo came in through the secret entrance. Where were you? Asked Marcus. We've been waiting for you. I had to take care of Noodles, said Leo. I had to feed him and give him water and take him for a walk. I've called this meeting of the club, said Leo, because we have another problem. What is it this time? Asked Miranda. What's the new problem? We need a mascot, said Leo. Every club should have a mascot. A mask? Why do we need a mask? Asked Marcus. Is this some kind of Halloween club? Let's call ourselves the trick-or-treaters, said Phoebe. Not a mask, said Leo. A mascot. Yes, we need a mascot, said Phoebe. But what's a mascot? A mascot brings good luck, Leo said. It's usually some kind of animal. So why does Leo think the club needs a mascot? Raise your hand.
Because it's good luck.
Okay, because they'll send us good luck. All right, let's keep reading. Suddenly, Noodles sat up. He was an animal. He could be a mascot. Noodles looked straight at Miranda. I have it, she said. I know the perfect mascot. Let's guess who it is, said Leo. Okay, said Miranda. Here's a clue. He is very beautiful. Noodles cocked his ears. He gazed at Phoebe with his big, round, beautiful eyes. I know who it is, Phoebe shouted, and Miranda is right. He is the perfect mascot for us. Don't tell us yet, said Leo. Give us another clue. Who do you think the mascot will be? Brooklyn?
Noodles.
Noodles, let's keep reading. Okay, said Phoebe. He is also very friendly. Noodles wagged his tail and licked Marcus's face. I know who it is, Marcus shouted. He is also very smart, right? Right, answered Phoebe and Miranda. Noodles rolled over. He stood up on his hind legs, his back legs. He stood up on his front legs, too. He did the smartest tricks he knew. I give up, said Leo. Who is the perfect mascot? Noodles moved to the center of the clubhouse floor. What a fine mascot he would make. I know who it is, shouted Marcus. It's my goldfish, Finny. Do you think it's going to be the goldfish, Finny?
No.
No, let's keep reading. It's not Finny, shouted Miranda. It's my cat, Ralph. It's not Ralph, shouted Phoebe. It's my parakeet, Mr. Pete. Poor Noodles. He wasn't a goldfish or a cat or a parakeet. He was just a shaggy little dog. Suddenly, the clubhouse was filled with a delicious smell. A plate of warm chocolate chip cookies came through the window. These are for taking good care of Noodles this morning, said Leo's dad. Leo put the plate in the middle of the clubhouse floor. Each of the crickets took a cookie. For a moment, the clubhouse was quiet. That's it, Leo suddenly shouted. What? Asked Miranda. What? Asked Miranda. A mascot brings good luck, right? Asked Leo. So, said Marcus. What about Noodles? Said Leo. He brought us good luck. Why do you think Noodles brought, or how do you think Noodles brought them good luck? Zevin?
Because when Leo was walking Noodles, since he did a good job, Leo's dad gave him some chocolate chips for doing a good job.
Yeah, some chocolate chip cookies because Leo did such a good job taking care of Noodles. His dad brought the whole club some chocolate chip cookies. All right, let's keep reading. So what about Noodles? Said Leo. He brought us good luck. That's right, said Miranda. If it hadn't been for Noodles, we wouldn't be eating these cookies right now. Let's take a vote, said Phoebe. Whoever thinks that Noodles should be our mascot, put your hand up. 4 hands shot up in the air. Hooray for Noodles, the crickets shouted. How proud Noodles was. He had walked into the clubhouse that morning just a shaggy little dog, but he walked out as a mascot. All right, our final chapter now, chapter 4. But what kind of club is it? Marcus and Miranda were walking over to Leo's house for the 3rd meeting of the club. There is one thing I don't understand about our club, said Marcus. What's that? Asked Miranda. We have a name for our club, right? Said Marcus. Right, said Miranda. And we have a clubhouse and a mascot, right? Right, said Miranda. So what's the problem? The problem is, said Marcus, we don't know what kind of club it is. Hey, you're right, said Miranda. Just then, Miranda saw Phoebe and Leo coming up the street. Hey, she called, we have a problem. We're in a club, but we don't know what kind of club we're in, finished Marcus. Oh no, said Phoebe. Another problem. So what's the current problem the kids are facing? Raise your hand. Brooklyn?
They don't know what kind of club they have.
They don't know what kind of club they have, what kind of club they're in. So now what they have to do is find a solution for that problem. All right, let's keep reading. Oh no, said Phoebe, another problem. Let's go into the clubhouse to decide, said Leo. Let's take a vote on what kind of club it should be, said Miranda. I say it should be a snack club, said Marcus. What's a snack club? Asked Phoebe. Well, you just bring a bunch of snacks and then you eat them, said Marcus. That's silly, said Phoebe. Plus, we don't want ants in our clubhouse, said Miranda. How about a joke club? Said Phoebe. Okay, said Miranda. Someone tell a joke. I'll go first, said Marcus. Why did Leo put the mascot in the refrigerator? Why? Asked Miranda, Leo, and Phoebe. Because he wanted a dish of cold noodles. Ha! Get it? Noodles is our mascot, and maybe a joke club isn't such a good idea, said Leo. I know, said Miranda. How about a traveling club? What's a traveling club? Leo asked. You travel to different places and then you write reports about them. That's not a traveling club, said Marcus. That's a homework club. I'm not going to be in any club that has homework, said Phoebe. Do you want to be in a homework club?
No.
No. Mackenzie said yes. Zevin said no. All right, let's keep reading. Okay, said Miranda. We're not in a traveling club, and we're not in a joke club, said Phoebe, and we're not in a snack club, said Marcus. So what kind of club are we in? Leo asked. The clubhouse was silent. That does it, said Marcus. I'm quitting. Me too, said Phoebe. I'm not going to be in a club if I don't know what kind of club it is. For a moment, it seemed that it was the end of the cool, crazy crickets. So why does it seem like that's the end of the cool, crazy crickets, Zevin? Because everyone's leaving. Okay. Wait, said Leo, as his friends were crawling out of the door. I know what kind of club it is. You do? Miranda asked. Sure, said Leo. It's an FFL club. A what? Asked Marcus. An FFL club, Leo repeated. What does FFL mean? Phoebe asked. For funny didas? What? No, said Leo. Friends for life. A Friends for Life club? Marcus said. That's crazy. Right, Leo said. But don't forget, we're the cool, crazy crickets. So what kind of club are the cool, crazy crickets in? Mackenzie? Okay, what kind of club are the cool, crazy crickets in, honey? That's what I asked.
They're in the FFL club.
And what does FFL stand for, Brooklyn?
Friends for life.
Friends for life. All right, let's keep reading. Look, Marcus shouted. I am a cricket. I am a cool, crazy cricket. Me too, said Miranda. Me three, said Phoebe. Me four, said Leo. Arf, arf, barked Noodles. And of course, that's exactly who they were. 4 friends and a mascot. The cool, crazy crickets. Friends for life. The end. All right. So, to wrap things up, let's go over our vocab words one more time because I know our friend Emery missed us on that. All right. So, let's see. I'm going to zoom in a little better. So, remember our first word is chapter. Say it.
Chapter.
Good, chapter. A chapter is a main division of a book, a main section, a main part of a book. Next up, we have here character. Say it.
Character.
Character. So a character is a person or animal in a story. Next up, we have
Mama,
problem.
can you unlock the door?
Problem.
Say it.
Problem.
Problem. A problem is something to which an answer is not known. And then last but not least, we have solution. Say it.
Solution.
Solution. A solution is an answer to a problem. All right, y'all did a great job today, and I'll see all of you tomorrow for What is it? For science, you're going to need your science newspaper. All right.
Just say,
What's the title?
I say one thing.
I believe it is Move It. I'd have to look into my calendar, but I believe it's titled Move It. It should be in your newsletter, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll see all of you tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Seven, do you have